Have you ever had one of those days where things just wouldn't flow? You know, maybe you're sitting at the computer and you're trying to type something and every single word screams at you, "You're an idiot." Or maybe you're at work and everything you do just seems to blow up in your face. Nobody understands what you're trying to say. You're trying to help out here and they think you're stepping on toes. You ever sat down to read your Bible and it is so stinking boring, you wonder if you'll ever make it to heaven? You ever had one of those days where things just aren't going the way they're supposed to go? That's okay. Probably means you're human. You know, those days where you're just not good like you're supposed to be. Maybe you kick the dog and you yell at your wife. You cuss under your breath because the guy cut you off in traffic. You do the thing you're not supposed to do. You become the person that you're not proud of being. I do that all the time. I am not the Grant that I know I should be. Not the Grant that I know I could be. And it makes me mad. It makes me frustrated. It makes me beat myself up and look in the mirror and say, what is wrong with you? Why can't you just be better? Come on. I'm so glad that God isn't as hard on me as I am on myself. This morning I was running and I saw the moon. And the moon is right now it's big and bright. It's a full moon and it's gorgeous. And this morning as I was running, the shadow was following me. My shadow was following me because the moon was so bright. And then just in like a flash of inspiration, God told me that I am a moon and not the sun. And what he was trying to tell me was that I need to stop trying to be the center of the solar system. I need to stop thinking that my wife and my daughter and my friends and the people with me at work revolve around me. I need to stop putting myself on a pedestal and thinking that I am the source of my goodness, that I am the source of my success, that I am the source of my warm glow and my charisma and my goodness and the light and the warmth that just emanate from me, that I'm the source of that. And God's saying, no, you're not. Do you not remember how you keep messing up? Or how when you're trying to write, it just isn't flowing? Or that you're not patient sometimes? Or a lot of the time? So stop trying to be something you're not. And just be the moon. And I was running, I was thinking about it. And sometimes when you're running, you think on a different level. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just different. And as I was running and looking at the moon, it was just like, man, it is so bright. And it hit me, the moon is just a rock. It has no power, no energy, no warmth. But the more that it faces the sun, the brighter it shines. So my job as the moon, your job as a fellow moon, is not to glow. It's not to be hot for God. It's not to be good enough or to be perfect or to force yourself into flow. It's to look at Him. It's to look at God and glow. And I don't know if you can see it, but behind me, yeah, right there, there's the moon. And even though the sun is shining in my face and it is so bright, the moon is still back there. You can still see it. And God says, let me be the sun. Why don't you set your orbit around me? Why don't you get your energy and your glow and your light and your goodness from me? And so, friend, today, let's free ourselves from the expectation of being the sun. That's a lot of pressure that we're not called to bear. But let's look at Jesus, because he's the sun. And he's warm, and he's bright, and he's big, and his energy, his love is constant. And the more we look at him, the more we'll glow, and we'll shine. Because this world needs some light. So today, let's look at the light, and let's be the light. God bless.